Centuries ago, in the rural heart of Central Europe, there stood a dark and secluded monastery. This monastery had served many purposes over the years, but it had never truly found peace due to the dark secrets it harbored within its walls. Long before the present day, within the confines of the monastery, there existed a sacred place, revered by the nuns but corrupted by dark forces. In this dark corner of the monastery, a demon worshipped by the nuns resided. This demon, known as Valak, had been a dark presence within the monastery for ages. Throughout the centuries, the inhabitants of the monastery and the surrounding villagers had prayed and performed rituals to avoid the influence of Valak, but none had truly succeeded. In the annals of the monastery's history, there once lived a young and beautiful nun named Maria. As Maria spent time in the monastery's beautiful gardens, she became aware of the dark entities lurking within. Over time, Maria learned that the other nuns of the monastery were engaging in secret dark rituals, gathering around the entity known as Valak. When Maria confronted this horrifying truth, she made a solemn vow to fight against it and to free the monastery from the grip of darkness. However, Maria's struggle would not be easy. When the other nuns learned of Maria's betrayal, they decided to imprison her in a dark cell and offer her as a sacrifice to Valak. Maria found herself facing a terrifying nightmare within the depths of the monastery. The presence of Valak drove her to the brink of madness, weakening her under the influence of the dark powers. When the villagers became aware of the horrifying events transpiring within the monastery, a group of priests journeyed to the monastery to rescue Maria and to put an end to the dark power of Valak. However, Valak's power was so great that the priests were one by one vanquished, leaving Maria alone. Yet Maria never lost hope, and she made one last desperate attempt to confront the darkness within the monastery. One fateful night, through a brave ritual performed by Maria, the power of Valak was sealed within her own body. Maria, now carrying Valak within her, became an immortal hero, breaking the dark curse of the monastery and saving the villagers. However, this victory came at a heavy cost for Maria, and the dark secrets within the walls of the monastery would forever be remembered as a tale of horror. The monastery had been freed from the dark presence of Valak, but the dark spirit and the sacrifice of Maria would never be forgotten, living on as a chilling story told for centuries to come.